What's up guys, Rampage here again bringing you today's question of the day. So for today's question I'm going to be asking you guys, what is your favorite legendary trio excluding the title legendaries? For example, in in Kanto there were the legendary birds, Johto the legendary dogs, Hoenn the Reggies, Sinnoh the elves or whatever they were, Mesprit, Azoth, and Uxie, and Unova there were the genies or Terrakion, Cobalion, and Virizion. Now for me, my favorite are the legendary dogs from Johto because fucking Raikou is there and Scarfed Raikou is pro. Entei is awesome too, and Suicune, that thing could be a little bit annoying whenever I play it on Wi-Fi, but it's still legit. So leave your answers in the comments below and let's get started with the battle. What's up guys, Rampage here again bringing you another Pokemon Wi-Fi battle. Here we got a battle against some guy who goes by the name of Edward94 that I found off the Smoke on Wi-Fi battle finder. This is a UU battle because me and UU are just like that. Anyway, this is actually a pretty unusual battle just because my opponent was using some very unusual sets on his guys, as you'll see later. Anyway, let's look at the teams. I'm using that one team with the offensive Calm-Mind Raikou and Swords Dance Mew. That's what my team's based off. And my opponent, I'm only looking out for the Azoth pretty much because that thing could be threatening if it's a nasty plot variant. So anyway, let's just get started with this battle. So I'm going to lead off with my Pert. My opponent's going to lead off with a Bisharp. We're both just going to want to get our rocks up on each other's side of the field, so we're going to do that, even though I'm not worried about his rocks because I do have a spinner being my Hitmontop. He's going to go for the Swords Dance second turn, and it's not good to set up early. Most people don't set up early, and this is exactly why, because now I can just go for the Roar. I could have easily Earthquaked them as well, so I'm not sure why he decided to set up so early. But anyway, he's going to Dragon Tail out my Swampert, so I see that his Flygon's running Dragon Tail, which is very unusual, and it's not really going to work for him at all in this case, because he's just going to Dragon Tail me out into my Clefable, and then he's going to Dragon Tail me back out in the Swampert. I figure oh my gosh, I'm stuttering like a bitch. I figure he's going to go for the Dragon Tail again, so I'm just going to stay and go for the Ice Beam, and since he went for Dragon Tail, he has minus priority, and I can just take him out easy. So now he's going to go out into his Umbreon, and this Umbreon is going to be a pain in my ass. It's going to take me so long to get rid of this thing, just because it's fucking annoying. But anyway, I'm going to go out into my Clefable predicting the Toxic. Don't want my Pert to be Toxic, so I just went out into Clefable because I do have Magic Guard and all that stuff. So, and now you're about to see why this Umbreon is annoying. He's going to go for the Confuse Ray, and no, Confuse Ray is not a bad move at all, and in this case it actually works on this Umbreon, so I'm not going to bag on anything about this set, but it fucking pissed me off when I was battling because I hit myself in confusion like 472 times, but that's besides the point. So now he's going to set up a sub, making this set even more annoying because now he's safe behind the sub, and I'm confused, and on top of that my Clefable's slower, so this isn't good at all. I just want to go for a Wish because I want my Clefable to get some HP back, and now he reveals that he has Protect, so I know his full set now being Toxic, Sub, Confuse Ray, and Protect. He has no recovery moves, and he has no what was that other word I was thinking about? Well, he doesn't have Heal Bell, he doesn't have Wish, and he has no attacking moves either, so this Umbreon is not too threatening. It's just a big piece of stall. That's pretty much all this Umbreon is, and I just got to break this stall somehow. Anyway, I'm able to get my Wish up, and I'm able to break the Umbreon sub, so now I'm going to switch out into my Hitmontop. I figured I just wanted to go for the Rapid Spin because I might want to bring in my Shaman later on, so I think that was the game plan here. Either way, as I bring in my Hitmontop, he's going to go for the Confuse Ray, so now we have to rinse and repeat through all this confusion, substituting, protecting bullshit, and toxicing bullshit. So anyway, he's going to go for the Toxic on my Umbreon now. That's whatever. I don't care too much. I'm just going to hit myself in confusion because, that's all I do nowadays. And yeah, so his Umbreon set is actually pretty effective, but it's not a usual Umbreon set, and it is lacking some things such as recovery, so this set probably doesn't work out too often, but it worked out in his favor for a while in this battle. But anyway, I'm going to go for the Rapid Spin now. I just wanted to get my rocks, or his rocks, off my side of the field so I could bring out Victini later on whenever I need to, such as now, because I just want to go for the U-turn and break his sub, and then I can go out into something else. And I don't really remember how I was thinking through this battle. I know I wanted to break this sub, bringing Victini without taking any damage from rocks. And I think I'm going to go back out into him on top because I'm thinking he might go for the Toxic, hoping he'll go for the Toxic, hoping he's not going to go for the Confuse Ray, and he does go for the Toxic, so that's great because now I can just hit this thing with a close combat. I forget if he's faster or not. I believe he is faster. He might be running speed, or maybe I'm just slower. I don't really know Umbreon's base speed or Hitmontop's base speed of that, but I know they're both pretty slow. He is faster though. He's going to hit me with a Confuse Ray, and I believe I'm going to hit my... Nope, I don't hit myself. That's a surprise. So I'm just going to go for the close combat on the Umbreon. I'm pretty sure it won't take it out just because Umbreon is real bulky, and I have no attack EVs, so yeah. And it actually did a good chunk to him though. I could probably switch out into Victini because he's most likely going to go for the sub. So I think that's what I'm going to do. I believe I'm going to go out into Victini, predicting him to go for the substitute, and I can just U-turn out and break the substitute. And now since he's in red HP, he can't set up another sub anytime soon. He's going to go for the Protecto just so he can get a little bit of HP back, and that's, you know, whatever. I don't care too much. And I don't know if he's in range to set up another sub yet. I don't think he is, but he's going to try and double protect, and I'm like, no, cut that shit out. We don't do double protect around here. And I'm able to U-turn, break the sub. And now, since he double protected and it failed, I can go out on Raikou easily without him going for a fucking Confuse Ray or a Toxic. So that's nice. Now right here, I predicted his protect because he failed last time, so I thought he'd go for it again to get some Lefty's recovery, but he's just going to go for the Toxic, and I'm like, fuck man, you're supposed to go for the protect, so then I could Calm Mind on your protect and then hit you with a Thunderbolt the next turn. That's not the case. He's going to hit me with a Toxic, then I'm going to hit him with a Thunderbolt. He doesn't go for the protect right here, not sure why, but it doesn't matter because now the Umbreon is gone. Don't have to worry about that piece of shit anymore, and yeah. So anyway, he's going to bring out his Bisharp now. I don't have to worry about this thing having the Focus Sash because it's broken now because of the rocks. And I could just go for the Thunderbolt. I thought he might go for the Sucker Punch, but I'm like, fuck it, I don't care. I just want to get damage off on this thing, and I thought I might be able to live a Sucker Punch. So anyway, I take out the Bisharp. Now he's going to bring out Azelf. I'm just going to go for the Thunderbolt on this thing now, and Raikou is just going on a little mini sweep right here. So Raikou just took out 3 guys because Raikou is a boss. Raikou is just too pro. But Raikou's almost gone because of Toxic and Life Orb. So now he's going to bring out his Arcanine, and this is questionable because he has extreme speed on his Arcanine, and now he's revealing it, and he's going for it just now when he could have used it before to take out my Raikou, but he just didn't. So yeah, to each his own. Anyway, I'm going to bring out my Pert now. He's going to go back out into, well, not go back out, but he's going to go out into his Azumarill, as I'm going to go for the Earthquake. And I say this Azumarill has to be one of the weirdest sets of an Azumarill that I've ever seen, because after all these after turn effects, he's going to go for the Toxic, and he does outspeed my Pert. Don't really care about that because Pert is slow, and I think I'm running a minus speed nature anyway. And I'm just going to go for the Earthquake. I'm like, okay, I don't really care too much about the Toxic because, like I said, I'm just Earthquaking him, and he's almost dead anyway. And he has Rest, so his Azumarill has Rest and fucking Toxic, so you don't see an Azumarill like that every day. That was very intriguing. It definitely didn't work out in his case here because he's going to be asleep for 2 turns, and then I can just kill him before he wakes up. So I'm going to go out into my Mew now because I can set up a Swords Dance, go for the Zen Headbutt, and pretty much take out this Azumarill. His only chance is if he has Aqua Jet and he hits me, but even still, I'm pretty sure a crit wouldn't take me out, so I'm not worried about that. I'm just going to go for the Swords Dance, and after this turn, I can just hit him with his Zen Headbutt and pretty much take out this and his Arcanine because his Arcanine can't do much to my Mew. I'm like, he can Extreme Speed, and that's about all. And besides, even if he did take out my Mew, I still have Victini, so I'm not worried about anything. I'm just going to take out the Azumarill with his Zen Headbutt after +2. Next is Arcanine. I've seen that it doesn't have Intimidate because he came in earlier and he didn't intimidate my Raikou. So now I'm going to go for the Zen Headbutt, take out the Arcanine, and that's going to be the game. I didn't want to go for Sucker Punch because he had Extreme Speed and that has higher priority, and then Sucker Punch would have failed. But anyway, I've taken out the Arcanine. Pretty weird battle, unusual sets, very unusual. But it was pretty fun at the same time, so I hope you guys enjoyed. And if you did, please push that like button. Also leave a comment. I do enjoy reading your comments, and I will see you guys in the near future. This is Rampage here, signing out. I hope you all have a wonderful day.